guys, today we're at Menards checking out what Halloween stuff they have, starting with this huge scarecrow, 15-foot scarecrow, 125. That is not a bad deal. And we also have a 6-foot tree for $50. That is such a good price. They have a lot of stuff here. Let's go to the Halloween section, where I already see some down there. So I see the skeleton down there, so they do have quite a bit of stuff here, hopefully. There's a few things I want to see, a few things I'm looking for. And yeah, we'll just see. The store is huge. It has a whole second floor. And yeah, I already see stuff I've never seen before. And yeah, this looks crazy. Menards overall might be my favorite hardware store ever. Okay, so I'm already seeing a huge 11-footer. This thing is new for this year. 9'10", $294. There she is. Pretty quiet. A little bit of a different layout. Okay, I don't think she's gonna do anything else. I don't know. Now let's get the alien. First time seeing these two. It's pretty quiet. Okay. I see a 20-footer back there, but I don't think there's more Halloween. So let's go this way. She looks huge, and that's not a bad deal, I think. That guy looks pretty cool. This is one of my favorites for the year. $49 is a pretty good price. I'm not sure what that one does. I remember seeing the prototype for that. Yeah, but that one's pretty cool. That one's really cool. These are all new, I believe, for this year. Let's see what they have here. We have some of these like tentacle things. We have this ghost for $25. Sensor works great on her. We have this little cute inflatable chick for $20. We have the spider. We have Bluey, this pumpkin stack. Inflatable Reaper, this zombie, which looks awesome. Probably my favorite for the year. This one with spinning eyeballs. Whoa. That one's probably my favorite they've ever sold. We're gonna get to that in a moment. We have this. This one is also really cool. We have that haunted tree, 12-foot. We have a huge spider. Yeah, we have a ton of cool stuff here. And a 10-footer. Now let's go to him. Okay, so wait. He looks so similar to the Artem Skeleton. Okay, but there he goes. He is incredible. He's for sure the best Menards prop of all time. He shakes so much. He looks amazing. Overall, this is an amazing prop. We have the 6-foot tree. He looks just like the Artem Skeleton, but this one is bigger. 8 foot tall for $240. Okay, let's see what we have in box. A 15-footer, we have that. 15-foot pumpkin, 20-foot werewolf, a hanging spider. The sensor on him is great. We have a 20-foot witch. We have the 12-foot, 10-foot plague doctor, and we have Sutures the clown in box. We have the ghoul. We have these two for $50, pretty good price. We have the gray lady there. We have the alien. We have the pumpkin bad seed. We see the 12-foot Wendigo. That is insane. I see 2 12-foot Wendigos in stock, a 10-foot witch, and 2 8-foot skeletons. We have a few of those. I really like that one and that one. Other ones are also pretty cool. Let's see the 12-foot Wendigo in action. There he is. This one is from Party City originally, and this one is huge. $360. He looks insane. And we also have the 12-foot ghoul. That is printed on. That doesn't look too good. Let's get the sensor going. Oh, there it is. Just a classic Gemmy one. $311. We have this animated inflatable for $60. Pretty good price. This one's pretty cool. I don't see the 10-foot plague doctor, unfortunately, yet. Yeah, but that one's pretty insane. Like, their animatronics are great on sensor. We even have a dragon up there. Which I'm shocked by how good Bad Seed looks. Because this is a little different of a setup than what I'm used to. See, he's already activated. Yeah, but anyways, let's go down some of these aisles and see what they have. We have some lights right here. Is she a jump scare? It feels like she's gonna do something, but she just talks. Tell me guys if I'm wrong about that. But we have the village. That's not a bad deal. $4? Wow, I might have to get that. It is $4. Let's see if it's set up somewhere. No, but I'm probably gonna have to get that. These don't seem to work. But yeah, they even have these like thunder lights. I've seen these at Home Depot, they're super loud. Okay, moving on. There's also these duckies for $4.50. I might have to get these. I also see some toys and trucks for $3 if that's what you guys like. But anyways, moving on here, we have fall decor now in the garden center. So it looks like they're not in the original area and they're just here. I see the 20-foot werewolf back there. We see some of these little stumps. We have, I think, Ursula or something. I think that's her name. Could be wrong about that. But moving on here, I see even more stuff. Like we see these two. We see this, I believe, Sunstar guy. Then we see some of these wallboards, which I've seen these online. Whoa, is that latex or vinyl? Pretty cool. $34. Then we see this. That's pretty cool. We have the eye for $20. That is pretty cool. We also have the Michael Myers wobbler. It's pretty cool. We have that weird one in stock. We have the flashing witch in stock. That one. Couple skeletons. Skeleton monkeys that glow in the dark. I don't see that little like thing with like the little chicks inside of it. This Reaper guy is huge. Does he talk? 43, not bad. We have the skeleton here. That's a pretty cool one. Then we also have this one. That one I think just lights up. We have the zombie flamingos, a couple more items here. Mostly we have Froggy's Frog for $100. That's not a bad deal. We have a moving tree for $80, which is pretty cool. We have the Sinister Twins, another moving tree. There's even more stuff up there. And we have the snake skeleton, almost 5 foot long. That's insane. This thing is huge. 110 for something this big is not that bad. Let's move on to the next aisle. These go on like right away. Okay. Whoa, there's a ton of little village things here. I'm not going to really go through them in too much depth, but they are really cool here. We have the thieving. Oh, that one's big. Thieving crow. What does it do? Crow carrying light bulb. Yeah, I think it just carries a light bulb, but $15 is not a bad deal. We have this guy here in stock. There's this guy. Some of these. Some for the Headless Horseman. See. Pretty cool. $45 each. That's pretty cool. Okay, now I don't see much inflatables, but we do see these guys. They're $27 each. Look like the Home Depot ones. But yeah. I see a couple more things down there. We see trunk or treat decoration for $9. That might be worth picking up. Inflatable dragon, $9. That is a really cool deal. It's weird, I don't see much inflatables though. That one's also pretty cool. But that is amazing. A dinosaur going out of a truck for $9 inflatable. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that looks like it's all for this area. Fortunately, these two are not set up, at least I don't think. But I think there's more. I do really like the zombie. I don't think I'm going to get it today. I remember seeing the prototype for this thing. I thought it was a jump scare, though, originally. That guy's really awesome. He's huge in person. Okay. A hanging dragon. Okay, guys, I see the 20-foot werewolf. And someone just told me that up on the escalator on the second floor, there's even more Halloween stock. There's even more Halloween stock, and I see it, and that is true. But that 20-foot werewolf, we're gonna come up to it. Oh, there's like a whole alleyway. This is so cool. Okay, so we see, whoa, $570. That's insane. We have this guy though. Don't think he's on, but he's pretty cool. We have this guy sitting here. This is so cool. We have this ghost. How much is he? 70. That one I love. I really do want this one. This vulture is huge. We have this inflatable one. Ooh, this is the first time I'm seeing these guys in action. Okay. No, they're not gonna work. Maybe they have sensors. Okay. Okay. They're really quiet. Yeah. They're kind of weird. Then we have this one that's pretty small. $16, pretty cute. Then we have this weird, yeah, this one looks even weirder in person. But maybe sensors somewhere? Yeah, that one looks very weird. I don't really like that one. We have this flashing witch. Oh. Okay. That's kind of weird. Then we have this huge, like, Highland cow, $85. Then we have this guy, please work. No. Okay. That is really, really cool. Okay. But this is so cool. And there's like a moving walkway here. This is insane. But look how cool it looks. Look how cool it looks from the look down. That's like the pop-up girl. I don't think she's on, but she's, I believe, made by Sunstar. Her head is huge. But look how crazy this looks. This is probably the best Menards ever. That ghost is super tempting, but I don't think I'm gonna get him. There might be more stock up here, or I might find some more stock somewhere here. Because I don't think I saw all the stock yet. But that 20-foot werewolf is insane. Okay, so now we're going up. And I was here in like February, and I did find a ton of Halloween stock on the second floor, like hidden somewhere. So I'm hoping that's the case now. Okay, that's the 20-foot werewolf towering over. Super cool. Let's see if they have Halloween or. I don't see any seasonal stuff up here. Hopefully though. Yeah, this looks like just the lights. But let's go maybe on that side we can find something cool. We just see some of these like outdoor lights, I believe that's what they're called. But yeah. Yeah, this Menards is sick. I just wish they had more Halloween stuff in stock. It doesn't look like they have anything down here. You can see a jack-o'-lantern stack right there. That's where we just were in all the Halloween stuff. Fortunately, I don't see much inflatables, so I might not end up getting one here. But let's see, this store is absolutely insanely huge. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I don't think there's any seasonal stuff up here. I doubt that. So I think we could just go down, and I think it's safe to say that there's no seasonal stuff. Yeah, I honestly don't think there's any seasonal stuff here. But it's really cool how they have a moving.